Yes, my people, welcome back to another video of Combat Kings TV. It's a big one in terms of boxing news today. Ring Magazine have just not long posted out. I'm going to get this video out really quick for you guys because I am on my way down to London for the big rematch between Conor Bennett and Chris Eubank Jr. But I wanted to get this video out for you guys. This is coming from the Ring Magazine now. Joseph Parker, I can't believe what I'm saying and reading. I had to give a quick read before I did this video. Joseph Parker reportedly tested positive for cocaine in a VADA drugs test taken on the day of his defeat to Fabio Wardley. Two sources closest to Team Parker have convinced the dismay to the ring at the findings for which he has an opportunity to have his B sample tested. And this is the big headline: Parker tested positive for cocaine on the day of the fight. This is absolutely massive. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. This is such sad news to hear, because this is probably going to end his career in boxing. And let me tell you why. One, now cocaine ain't going to enhance his performances. So before people in the comments or people are watching, oh, but what about Conor Benn? That's completely different. What Conor Benn did enhances your performance in your testosterone and stuff like that. That's completely different. What cocaine does, now I've never done it, so I can't comment. However, what Parker has done is massive, because this is probably going to result in a long time ban or a lifetime ban. Because you know what, it's so sad for such a likable guy in boxing, and he's probably going through something. Who knows? We don't know the ins and outs. And yeah, if this would be a bit different if it was an enhanced drug, because you could probably get away with it a bit more. You might have to serve a different type of ban. We've seen the likes of Dillian White, Conor Benn, serve these type of bans for enhanced drugs. But obviously, cocaine is a little bit different. And yeah, just going through what people are saying right now, and it's all over all over Twitter. Let's read some comments on it though. Can't wait for season 2 at home with the Fury, seeing Joseph Parker and Tyson Fury dinger. Oh my god. And yeah, people are saying what's the point in testing fight on a day if you can't fight with a positive result? If you took a performance enhance in drugs and left Wardley in a coma or worse, doesn't that make a mockery of the testing system? That is facts, because if he has been tested, you have to obviously be tested before you go into a fight. How has this been allowed to happen if he has been tested but still got into the ring while being tested? Because obviously not going to test him after the fight, for Christ's sakes, because there's no point in that. But that is absolutely huge news, man. I hope Parker's okay, because you never know the ins and outs with boxing. You never know. You never know what's going through, a boxer, etc. So, and yeah, people are saying that almost certainly means Joseph Parker's boxing career is over. This is what Queensberry Promotions have tweeted out. The Voluntary Anti-Doping Association, VADA, last night informed all required parties that Joseph Parker returned an advised finding following an anti-doping tested conducted on the 25th of October in relation to his bout with Fabio Wardley. While the matter is being investigated further, no additional comments will be made at this time. Yeah, because it is a sticky situation, and I'm really intrigued to see what the public are going to be saying now, because they gave Conor Benn a lot of stick, obviously, but that's different. That's performance enhanced in drugs. This is This is illegal shit. You're not allowed to be doing this. But I am seeing, according to other websites and sources, who really has surprised that by taking Joseph Parker. Former world champion Joseph Parker named in major drugs conspiracy. Joseph Parker has not been charged, but has been fought 2 years to keep his name secret after being linked to a major intentional drug importation and supply conspiracy. This was a couple of years ago. So you could argue it's been a conversation for a couple of years now. I'm really intrigued because surely this is going to result in a lifetime ban. The fact that you've been positive, entered the ring while doing it, I can't lie. I'm not trying to present any conspiracies. He looked really off when he was walking to the ring. You actually look back in the pictures in the fight, he actually looked really gone in the eyes and the face. And that he has this. I'll be very shocked if he's not banned. He certainly won't fight in this country again. But yeah, he has been tested positive. Obviously, he has an opportunity to do a B sample because we have seen things, get mistaken. It's just this stuff like this really grinds on me, man. It's like the Povetkin thing. I don't know if you guys Povetkin test. I can't. I don't want to get wrong, but basically, he was on stuff for like the last 7 years of his boxing career. So obviously, you had the Dylan White thing with Joshua, when they were meant to have a rematch. You had the Conor Benn thing, but obviously these sort of things are different as compared to the Joseph Parker thing. But I wanted to get this video out, man, a quick reaction to it. Is Joseph Parker's boxing career now over? I guess we are going to have to wait and find out. Obviously, Queensberry have said there's no firmer comment will be made. Obviously, he's Parker's promoter, so it's going to have to be interesting to see what Frank says. I think it's going to be very interesting to see what the perception is going to be over the next 2 days, because there's going to be a lot of questions, being asked, especially ahead of this weekend of the boxing. People like Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren will be there, so they're going to have to be asked the questions. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do regards to say to that. But I wanted to get this video out for you guys. Joseph Parker allegedly tested positive for cocaine on the day of fighting Fabio Wardley.